Hello again, ladies and non-ladies. This is and this is I Played a Thing Dark Savior Edition. We are back in the Lavian Ruins with more exposition. And the next part of the puzzle is one that rides the lion will break through the invisible barrier. Take the captured queen to the bed of roses. Okay. Part 1, ride the lion. Part 2, break through the barrier, although there's really nothing invisible about it. And presumably the giant gold skull is the queen. So we take her to the bed of roses. The lion bows respectfully, and we are through to the key. Next up on the backstory train.
However, on the fourth day, in the midst of the scorching volcanic heat, Uda was able to ascertain Bolano's one weakness. Thus, finally, on the fourth night, Uda heroically conquered his evil opponent, Bolano. Uda recorded every detail of the battle and entrusted the legendary account to his descendants. It was called the Diary of Uda. Perhaps someday, if Bolano ever reemerges, the legendary diary might serve to save future generations from its unspeakable evil.
Oh, Jack, you're such a cocktease. Yeah, Jack, you sure weren't fooled by that whole one extra letter. The funny thing is, when you do find out Bilan's secret weakness, it's not really that important. You don't need it to beat him at all. But we'll pretend it's important. So Bilan is Shadow of the Comet? How Lovecraftian. Ah, the old returning evil cycle. Japanese video games, where would you be without it? And we've got some of our requisite prophesizing as well. And we'll do our standard Kaiser save before moving along. I believe this Ring of Fire here has importance in another parallel, but I don't think there's anything we can do within Parallel 1, so we'll just move right along. Yeah, Jack just told us about that, thanks. And we are invited in, and we meet the deadly palette swap of Death Guard Duran, Lavian Guard. So we're gonna sick carry on him. Ow. My favorite thing about Kurt Ligon is his guard break attack, which I like to call the laziest pick in the world. He pretty much just sticks his legs straight out, no higher than waist level, without the rest of his body moving at all. His regular attack is somewhat more credible looking swipe with his giant prosthetic wrench arm, so yay for that. And as you saw, he just shoots a big lightning bolt for his super. And it's a pretty good super because it has lots of range. Anyway, while I'm fighting here, I'd like to give a tip of the hat to YouTube viewer and commenter Bloodly Shiva, who pointed out to me that it's possible to leave Drizzt behind in the hat sequence and still complete that section of the game. I never actually tried it because I assumed, like most escort missions, the game would just yell at me and fail me if I let Drizzt die. But no. Apparently, you can complete that area without Drizzt, and Bruno will go crazy and try to kill you when you get back to the J-Lo, and there will be some other subtle changes as well. For now, I am just going to press on and complete Parallel 1, but between Parallel 1 and 2, maybe I'll go back and check out that outcome as a bit of bonus content. Anyway, the Lavian guard cannot be captured, so we'll just knock him the fuck out and prove our worth. Your bloodline? You mean my lineage? Oh, Garion, you're such a lovable dumbass sometimes. I bet you guessed this much already, but that little bit of backstory about Garion's brother will eventually have significance. And unsurprisingly, we cannot do anything with the Lavian sword. However, if we go have a look at the Regine sword, of course, that doesn't stop him from trying. Well, apparently we're the rightful King of England now. And the Regine sword is actually quite nice. It gives us a very healthy stat boost. So we'll certainly be equipping that. And once you've got the Regine sword, you can proceed past these Lavian knight statues, who otherwise will not let you pass. With that, we are indeed done with the Lavian ruins, and we emerge in Center Park. There's nothing of importance on this screen, but once we get up top, well, there are plenty of folks to talk to. Apparently this is more or less minimum security. I never saw you, buddy. Lots of folks to talk to up here. Paradise for death row inmates. Yeah, that would be pretty bone-chilling, I bet. Probably some fairly twisted people on death row. No, talk, Garion. We will indeed be visiting those castles, both in this parallel and in others. Here's the Gate of Death, and at 150,000 volts I can see why they call it that. Do not touch indeed. Looking for Bilan, of course. He's in that house. Garion don't give a fuck. Ever the thoughtful hero. Anyway, we're just about out of time, so will Bilan be waiting for us in that house? We'll find out next time. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you then.